Myself Vaibhav. In today's session of Visual Jforex, I will be demonstrating to you the algorithm development using the new indicator named linear regression slope. In last couple of sessions, we have seen various variants of the linear regression. This is one such, and we can see what is the trend. And in today's session, we will see how we can exploit the trend reversal, whether it is happening on the bullish side or whether it is happening on the bearish side. We can try to look for the trading opportunities on the both sides. This is the Visual Jforex board, which has been developed by the Dukascopy Bank SA. This indicator you will find listed amongst the mathematical indicators, fourth from the top, linear regression slope. In the sessions where I had done the introductory series, I had explained to you how these functions, so I will not really be going into the details of its internal working. Rather, I will explain to you how we can design and develop the functional algorithm using this block. And for the logic, we will head to the Visual Jforex platform. This is a Euro USD chart plotted on the hourly time frame, and I have also plotted the linear regression slope. You will find it at the bottom. And the idea behind this algorithm is going to be fairly simple. We will be looking at the crossover from the negative side to the positive side in the linear regression slope. So whenever value rises above 0 from below 0, we will look for the buy trade, and whenever we see the linear regression slope dipping from positive territory to negative territory below 0, we will look for the sell trade. But at the same time, we will also be looking at the volatility. There should be enough of momentum, and many a times when the underlying instrument is in sideways trajectory, we see that uh, you can say the zigzag moves where for sometimes the linear regression slope crosses on the positive side, and after just a couple of hours again it crosses back. There is no meaningful move, but simply because of the sideways momentum, it keeps changing the sides. And to avoid such outcome, we will also be defining the initial momentum limits beyond which only the trade should be executed. So minimum volatility should be there, and that is going to be one such conditions. So as I said, the idea is fairly simple. So here, whenever we see that the value has crossed above 0, now if we look at this recent charting, then I think on 15th of February, after 23 GMT, we saw that change happened. So somewhere closer to this candlestick, and as you can see, we saw that the Euro USD was on the rise, and as a result of that, the linear regression slope crossed into the positive territory. And we will now be looking at the volatility. So to do that, I'm taking into consideration at least four historical blocks of 1 hour time frame each. So we will be looking at the historical candle with look back period of 1. So this will be the last historical candle of hourly closing, and then I will be comparing the closing value 4 hours back. So we will have to take the second candle with the shift value of 5. So the difference, the time interval between these two candles is going to be of 4 hours, and this will be 20 GMT of 15th February, and this closing is of around 1.21306, and this closing is somewhere close to 1.2173. So 7 pips is roughly the difference between these two, and I think this is not good enough. So for Euro USD, we will be looking at the difference of at least 10 pips. If we look at the ATR, which is the average true range, it usually stays above 50 for the Euro USD. These days it is around 60 plus 60, But since this is the series in which we will be utilizing only single indicator block, so I'm not going to take the help of the ATR. Rather, we can define a static value, and I think 10 pips should be good enough, and at least that much volatility, that much price difference should be there between two closing values of the historical candles, and that should be good enough. And also, we won't really be going for the market open in this indicator based algorithm. We will be looking at the pending order, where I think we can take the help of Fibonacci ratio. So suppose whatever is the difference between these hourly candles, taking the value of around 38.2 or roughly 40% of these difference, and we will be placing the order below by that percentage point from the current price, and order validity can be kept for 1 hour. So I hope you have got fair bit of idea, and now we head back to the Visual Jforex board, where I will get started. So first thing first, we have to do the instrument subscription, for which I will have to take a couple of logical blocks components. If the blocks first, we will be utilizing on tick as the start point. Auto created, we will have to go to the default instrument. Okay, default instrument is Euro USD for this platform. Now, if you want to change this instrument, you can do that. All you have to do is go here, and you will find all the supported instrument listed, and you can take the any instrument of your choice. For this series, we will be working with the Euro USD only. Maybe next time around, I will design the algorithm for different instrument. Then we also have to see that the default instrument is being matched with the tick instrument. So like this, and then this tick instrument should be the instrument of our choice, which is Euro USD. Here I will have to find Euro USD. Okay, okay, I got this. And first interval equals to sorry, first input equals to second input. Position info, all position amount should be 0. I usually take this condition to make sure that not too many positions are there on the account. So here I will take 0. And I think this is good enough. Now comes the defining of linear regression slope. The default instrument is Euro USD. Time period needs to be changed to hourly, and lookback period is going to be of 1. Output value, okay, and I will have to take one more to do the comparison, mathematical. Here also input values need to be changed to hourly first. Shift is 4. No, not for this. For hourly we will need the shift to be further. For this the shift value of 2 is all fine output, and I will color code this so that we can instantly know if there is any interruption in the flow. Okay, now we have to take the components, get historical candle. This will also be of hourly time frame, so I will have to make changes here. Shift 1, one more is required as we are going to compare the closing value of last hourly candle with the candle that has closed 5 hours back. So the time interval between the two is 4 hours. This also needs to be of hourly time frame. Shift 5. Okay. And then to pinpoint the exact entry and exit points, I will also need to take two historical candles of 10 seconds each. Shift 1 and shift 2. Now we will join this. Okay, so these blocks which are going to be required have been retrieved, and I have also defined the values as per the setup. Now we will need to take a couple of calculation blocks. So here, calculation expression, and as I said, the requirement is going to be of 10 pips. The volatility should be there of at least 10 pips. So I will first define that condition using the default instruments pip size, and I will have to create new variable. I will write it minimum condition pips, and this will be a1 into a2, and the result of the calculation will be the candle difference minimum. Okay, so I will save this, and for this session we will leave it here, and tomorrow's session I will continue and build on the buy side. So in today's session we have got the indicator blocks which are going to be necessary, and I have also done one calculation, the condition, and now in next session we will have to carry out the calculations to find the actual difference and then compare that result with this one, and also make sure that the conditions of linear regression slope are in place. So for that, you will be needing to come back tomorrow. Till then, have a fabulous time ahead. Thank you all for joining in. Do subscribe to the Dukascopy Webinar channel. Goodbye.